move to La Liga. So yeah, the first match is Madrid visiting Real Betis. It was a close one, 3-2 win for Real Madrid. I think it was a Sergio Ramos penalty in the last 10 minutes that sealed the win for Madrid. And I want to get your guys' take because I'm not really convinced by Real Madrid yet. I don't know what you guys think about Real Madrid.
I mean, yeah, for me, even last season, I was not very happy with Real Madrid's performance. It was just Barcelona who were playing football that's not good. Otherwise, Real Madrid was not playing well. Zidane was just very lucky. But moving on to their performance over the weekend, they should have scored more goals in my perspective. What I realized, they should have scored more goals. Some of the chances that they missed, Sergio Ramos missed a chance, that a clear chance that he missed. And I think that this season they are not going to win the title. I'm sure they're actually going to be fighting for me. For Sevilla is coming up. So Real Madrid, they still have a lot to prove. They still have a lot to prove, but their performance is not. I think that good performance.
My prediction was Real Madrid win the league, and I still think Real Madrid win the league because it almost seems as if no matter how bad they play, no matter how many chances they miss, they find a way to win. So, and I think like Basil said, that match, they missed some ridiculous chances when it was 2-2. But yeah, I think still, yes, they're not playing as good, they're winning with penalties, but hey, it gets the job done. It'll be interesting to see what happens when, the other guys come back in, because they also have, some players out on injury. So it'll be interesting to see what the mix is like when, when the other guys come in, who's hot, who's not, So yeah, still a long way to go.
Yeah, I agree that they still have some players injured, and I think one in particular who's indefinitely injured. I think maybe he might be injured for the whole tenure, his whole Madrid career. That's Eden Hazard. He's always injured, always eating hamburgers, getting fatter and fatter. But as it comes to this Real Madrid team, as we're all saying that we aren't convinced. Of course they win. I think Zidane is the best, luckiest manager in the world. He always, he never convinces you, but he gets the wins. And this team is not actually that convincing, especially in midfield. But then there's a guy like Isco, who's been rated by other guys. I've never rated him, to be quite honest. I never thought he was that good of a player, but a lot of people rate him. They say he's very good. You can build your team around Isco and all that stuff, but he can't make it into this Real Madrid team. So let's look at his future. Does he need to leave this team? Can he go elsewhere and make a name for himself, start in a team, or wherever he goes at this time, he will always be a bench warmer? I don't know what you guys think about Isco's future.
Najee, you might want to start.
Okay. I think he's gonna stay at Madrid. I don't think he's like you were saying. I don't think he's a guy that you build your team around and you say, "Oh, Isco, Isco's gonna take us forward." But I think he's gifted. He's gifted technically. He can have moments where he plays a ball or he does something, those kind of things. And yes, it'll be difficult for him to enter this Madrid side, especially when other guys come in, that more attacking, rated players come in. So yeah, but I think he stays at Madrid. I think he's just maybe fading into that role where he just needs to be there, when they need him coming off the bench, etc. But I don't think he's a guy that you necessarily rely on like that.
Well, for me, it's a different perspective because I'd actually forgotten about this. I had actually forgotten about this, like you said, and if he still wants to be a good player, he should move away from Real Madrid. In my own perspective, he should probably choose another team in the Premier League.
I think he should have moved a while ago.
Sorry?
I think he should have moved a while ago if he was going to move.
Yeah, because it's getting old as well. But I think for him, staying at Real Madrid is not the best of the options. So yeah, I don't have much to say about this because it's been very irrelevant.
No, but I get what you're saying, Bezo. But I think he's gonna stay at Real Madrid. I think he's the type of player where he knows that I don't think he's really wanted by anyone. So I think he's gonna take his chance and say, okay, at least I get to warm the bench, get some dollars in my pockets at a big club like Real Madrid. Because I don't think he's particularly that good. Because come on, look at it. Someone like Martin Odegaard, of course, he's now young and upcoming. He's matured more, but he's still starting in front of Isco.
That's true.
Thank you for watching TK Sports. For more awesome content from this channel, please subscribe. And also engage with us on our social media platforms down in the description below.